All right, guys. This is Tara from Tarabuster, and it's July 5th, 2021. Yesterday was Independence Day. Just wanted to get together and process I knew it was coming, but you can never quite prepare yourself for Republican hypocrisy, I suppose. I'm not sure what the word is. Shamelessness, maybe. We knew the incessant barrage of patriotic tweets were coming from the very people who incited an insurrection and continue not only to incite this insurrection, but to spread the big lie from their tax cheating, draft dodging, dictator envying con man with the fake university and the vitamin scam. You know, the guy who received fewer votes both times. So they're not only do they incite this insurrection, they cultivate it, and they're not done. We're in a very dangerous time in our country, and the Democratic Party, the normal people of this country, better get a grip and realize what we're up against. The Republican Party, I call them Republican Party because they can't say Democratic Party, they say Democrat Party. They're not actually governing. That's why they come up with all kinds of little tricky branding and schoolyard bully taunts. They have a lot of time to do that when you're not actually governing, because they don't want to govern. They want to drag this country back to the very system that the founders fought a revolution to overthrow. Oh, it may not be an intergenerational monarchy. We won't have King George's relatives ruling us, but there will be an intergenerational aristocracy and a ruling elite. This is what they are putting back together, because conservatism is a fundamentally undemocratic ideology, and they can only stand democracy to a point. And that point ends when people of darker pigment, more people have a seat at the table. When we get closer to becoming that more perfect union, putting Pluribus Unum into action as our rallying cry as a nation, that's when they can't handle it. And they couldn't do it in the election because we defeated them in the election. They lost, and instead of getting together and figuring out, well, why did we lose? Maybe we should try better, not to be such obsequious lickspittles of the 1% and funnel more money into the arms of the oligarchy who fundamentally destroy democracy. Maybe we should try to work for the people, the actual people, make this country live up to its founding ideals. But they can't do that. That takes work and energy, and they don't have an interest in that. Democracy is hard. It takes a level of maturity. You also have to be able to want to. You have to want to get. You have to want to have a functioning civic life for your community. So they just don't. That's why we've had to witness this, and that we're in the aftermath of years of incessant propaganda against for the turning Americans against Americans. From George W. Bush traveling around on the campaign trail, going on about Massachusetts liberals and California liberal. You don't see Democrats going around campaigning about Tennessee Republican, and right? You don't see that. Instead, you see Joe Biden, for example, going on about how, there's not a red state and blue. Well, that was Obama. He said, not a red state and a blue state. There's only the United States. This is what the Democrats do. It's not working. Appealing to some sense of patriotism isn't working, because that's why the Republicans can get on Facebook and Twitter on January 5th, I mean on January 5th, on July 4th, all these dates swirling in my head. They can get on Twitter on July 4th and post pictures of eagles, because the symbols of patriotism are easy. The substance is way over their heads. We are the patriots, the real patriots. That's why we don't need to wear giant made in China flags or wave them, or wear made in China lapel pins. We don't need to have flags everywhere, because when you're patriotic, you have nothing to prove. We don't leave people behind. That's patriotism. And that means not just on the battlefield. We don't leave them behind in sickness, in ignorance, without a home, without food. That's the real mark of a successful society. So we are reclaiming patriotism, and that's what I'm here to say. Listen, guys. Unapologetically reclaim patriotism. Nothing less. I'm talking to you, progressives, normal people. Nothing less than the future of this country. Or is it, how do you put this? See, I was going to be so dramatic. It hangs in the future of the country hangs in the balance. See? You see? All right, guys, we're getting together tonight for Tarabuster. If you're not already a subscriber, please like and subscribe, all that stuff. Hit the notification bell so you can know when we're going to go live. And remember, we will win. We're on the right side of history. We're on the right side of decency, dignity, and democracy. We stick together. We win. My name is Tara Devlin, and I will see you very soon.